Alright, welcome back to another TK41 Collectibles video. Today we've got TMS127 Mandalorian Super Commando Captain. Bit of a mouthful that. Let's have a look.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
There's one, set for stun.
So let's take a look at the packaging. Obviously the box is an integral part of the unboxing experience for me. So there's the picture of the figure on the front there looking amazing. That Ahsoka banner along the bottom there. Another picture of the figure on the side looking absolutely stunning, this one. And then we've got the art inlay card, which is pretty dramatic looking picture of the figure there with the jet blasters going and everything on his jetpack, looking awesome. And then removing that inlay card, we get a view of the figure there looking absolutely stunning and well protected. Let's have a look at these accessories.
Let me see your identification.
Right, let's have a look at these accessories. So we've got two weapons that's a similar one to what we've seen with the Deathwatch Mandalorian. Looking good, it's kind of gold finish on it, very weathered on that bit as well, looks really good. And we got this standard little blaster pistol that will probably be holstered. Look at this awesome jetpack. Obviously we've seen these a million times, but it's a bit of a different design here with those kind of black markings on there and the red. That's looking really good. Don't get any flame effects, but they're still open at the bottom. And then we get this energy shield. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of these little diddly shields, but at least this one's a little bit bigger than we've seen with Bo-Katan and Paz Vizsla, which I don't think will be very effective in a battle, but this is probably going to be a little bit more effective. And then we only get 4 hands, so 2 relaxed on the figure. We've got a 4-grip one for this bit here. The weapon holding hand and some other kind of, that's for I guess these are for the shield hands, and that's basically it. Then we get this amazing, well, it's kind of a new style base, I think. Not seen this before, with this sand effect on it without the footprints, and it says Mandalorian Super Commando Captain on it. Very small writing, obviously, considering it's a massive title. And then we get a standard grabber. So let's have a look at the figure.
Give me regular reports, please.
So here he is straight out of the box. Let's try and get a closer look at him. Okay, now here we go. First impressions, the figure looks absolutely incredible. This looks amazing. Super Commando, I mean, he isn't just any Mandalorian, is he? Part of the elite unit led by Darth Maul during the Clone Wars after Maul took over Death Watch. So it's a lot of the figures based on the Death Watch Mandalorian, obviously. But the helmet is just it's just the standout thing on this figure, I think. Let's look for a quick look, see if we can get in any closer on it. But yeah, it looks absolutely phenomenal. I love the spikes on it, the horns. Obviously a way for the loyalists to kind of show their allegiance to Maul was this sort of design in the Clone Wars, and it looks flipping amazing. That I love it. I mean, it's not 100% screen accurate, I don't think, because I don't think there was that middle horn in the cartoon, but obviously this is from the Ahsoka show, so it's the flashback scene from the Siege of Mandalore. But you can see all the weathering all around the back as well, and that goes from red to white at the back, which looks quite striking actually. Looks really good. So let me know in the comments what you think about this one, whether you're going to be picking it up. I've picked it up basically based on that helmet because it looks absolutely phenomenal. And it's, yeah, very well weathered as well. A lot going on with it, a lot of detail on there. And then moving down the figure, got this amazing design on the front as well. I mean, it's only paint in it, but it just looks really, really effective. I'd love these to light up, like they read out, like Boba Fett should as well, but they don't. Bit of weathering on them shoulder pauldrons. Let's put the jetpack on, because there's nothing going on at the back really. Got a few pouches down there, but yeah, the back's all about the jetpack. And then we go, that's looking absolutely fantastic. That connects really well. No little hooks, all nicely magnetised. Looking very good. And then there's the belt and the holster and the gauntlets. And then on this gauntlet is this little bit of plastic here. Be careful with that, because when I took it out of the box, that wasn't actually attached to his gauntlet. It was just loose, and I nearly lost it because I didn't know what it was, to be honest, at first. But then you just take that bit off to fit the shield. And then he's got the standard knee rocket things, and this amazing boot sort of design here with this kind of really soft material. And these shin guards, again with the red, the dark red, looks absolutely stunning this. Like I say, let me know in the comments whether you're picking this one up. Obviously it's not cheap, but and I think it's got a limited market really, because you'd only get it if you're into the Clone Wars, or you just like the design of that Mandalorian helmet.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
Right, let's have a quick side-by-side with this and some of our other figures in the collection. So obviously here's our Mandalorian Super Commando Captain on the right and the Death Watch Mando on the left. Obviously you can see how the armour, totally different design on it and everything. Even the panelling is different here, so that's really cool that we've got these variant Mandalorians. It's just like amazing. Let's have a look on the back. You can see all the shoulder armour's different, jetpacks are different, different eras I suppose, aren't they? But that's fantastic that. Let's have a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi. So here's our Commando Captain and Kenobi. Now obviously the Captain looks significantly taller than Kenobi in his Mandalorian armour, but I think the base is a little tiny bit bigger, but yeah, it's definitely a bigger figure height wise. It looks amazing that. Let's pop the helmet on Obi-Wan Kenobi, and here they are side by side. I think they do go really well together. Obviously now there's some good differences in the armour, so this is more kind of compressed, like tighter together, where there's a big gap there. The belt's different obviously. Kenobi's got 2 blaster holsters, whereas the Captain's only got 1. But yeah, the legs are pretty similar, so we've got the same sort of knee pad. Well, the Kenobi's are slightly bigger, and the boots are pretty different as well, to be honest, like the armour. So definitely worth getting as like variants if you like collecting variants, I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of differences there. Obviously the main one being that amazing helmet on the Captain, and Kenobi comes with the head sculpt as well, so the helmets look ace, don't they? And then on the back, obviously clear differences between the jetpacks. They are very different actually, colour scheme wise, pretty identical, shape and everything. Yeah, that's looking good, looking really good this. And there we go with the 2 helmets, looking fantastic, both of them. The designs on them look really good, absolutely ace. Let me know in the comments which is your favourite, or you're not bothered about either of these.
Give me regular reports, please.
Like I said, let me know whether you're picking this one up for your collection. The articulation's really good on it. Everything's kind of ratcheted, I think. Felt like the arms and the legs are ratcheted. Double jointed elbows and knees. The shoulders are flexible and everything. Good waist articulation. So you can get him in some great poses. Obviously I'm just putting him in museum pose here, but you can put him in some proper good like dynamic poses. So, but the armour does restrict the movement a little bit, which is a realistic limitation given the weight of the Mandalorian battle-worn armour, I guess. So, but you can still create a lot of dynamic poses, and it's just a great display piece, to be honest. It just looks amazing. It's definitely going to pop on the shelf, and it works in the Ahsoka display or the Clone Wars, because obviously it's Maul's taking over Death Watch, so it's amazing really. So you don't get a dynamic flight stand or flame effects coming out the back, but obviously I've borrowed this from another figure and it plugs into the base okay, and the jet flames plug in okay. So I don't know why Hot Toys didn't include it. Maybe it's a cost saving thing, or they just assume that maybe people have already got this kit and they could just reuse it on this figure. So I just took this off the Jump Trooper, and it works pretty well. So if you wanted to have him in flight pose, you can do it, but you have to borrow the bits from other figures in your collection. So is the figure worth it? Well, for Mandalorian and Clone Wars fans, or you know, anyone who likes the darker side of Star Wars lore, this is a must-have figure, to be honest. The incredible detail on it. It's not just a figure. A piece of Mandalorian and Sith history really, with obviously Darth Maul influence on this one. Obviously just be prepared for the premium price tag, as we know, but I think for what you get, well worth it. Amazing helmet design there, looking superb. If you want to chat about this figure or anything else in the collection, I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.